So you moved in together, or maybe you're getting married, or maybe you just split your Netflix account and want to avoid emotional bankruptcy before the financial ruin. Let's talk about money and love and how couple manage their finances. One pot, two pot, and three pot system. Because how you split the bill says a lot about how you build your future. Hit subscribe if you're building quiet wealth with loud clarity. Now, let's quickly get into the topic.
In this video, we will be discussing one-pot system, which involves single account for income and expenses, two-pot system, which involves separate accounts, three-pot system, which involves joint account for joint expenses and individual account for individual expenses.
Before we dive into these, you should have clarity on the system you're picking up for your money management.
Usually, the pot system you will be picking depends upon how does money come in, how much does each partner earn, does either partner's income vary a lot, how does money go out, how much of your expenses are considered joint expenses. How much is your individual spending as compared to your partner? How are each of your procurement responsibilities?
Procurement responsibilities basically refer to the responsibilities like who gets the groceries or who pays for the kids. Apart from these, there are other things that you can ask yourself.
Apart from these, you could ask yourself questions like what do you want your system to look like? Or how much coordination versus separation feels comfortable to you?
The one pot system is exactly what it sounds like. You throw in all your income and expenses into one joint account. It's ultimate. What's mine is yours. The system is perfect if one partner earns majority of the income. Also, this system requires ongoing communication. The partners need to communicate how the money is coming and where it's going. Else you end up overdrawn.
The pros about this system are maximum level of transparency, easier budgeting for shared goals. You and your partner can easily budget and commit for your shared goals. And best, it simplifies bill payments and investments. The cons about this system are it can feel restrictive or too interdependent. In case you have unequal income, it will create tension. There can also be a loss of financial autonomy if not handled maturely.
Basically, it works best when couples have similar spending habits, shared financial goals, and a strong sense of we over me. A mini tip here is that even in one pot system, having open money meetings is a non negotiable. The two pot system is all about independence. You each manage your own account, pay your own bills, and split the shared expenses. The expenses like rent, groceries, and maybe even the vacations.
The pros about this system are first, it's highly autonomous and independent. It protects individuals' financial identities. Further, it works best when individuals' income and expenses are in the same range. Also, you can adjust like person with higher income pays rent and utilities while the person with lower income pays for groceries. It's useful for couples with very different income level or money styles. The cons about this system are it can feel transactional. Couples will require a lot of tracking and communication, and the shared goals can get blurry at times.
So, the two pot system works best for the couples who value financial independence and have established careers, or those who are just starting to live together and figuring things out. One must note that a challenge with two pot system is that it's difficult for erratic income. Even if one person's income is erratic, it simply takes away the effect of steadier income. Another challenge lies in achieving shared goals. Both the partners need a lot of effort to work towards shared goals like retirement. And as I pointed out, you both need to be careful to not fall out of each other's financial radar because there isn't any built in system. There isn't any built in system for coordination like in one pot system. This system gets clunky, specifically when you're trying to navigate things like children, illness, or unemployment. Think of three pot system as a financial love triangle. Financial love triangle, but
It
healthy.
comprises of three pots. Pot 1 is your account, pot 2 is your partner's account, and pot 3 is a shared joint account for household, goals, and fun stuff. Now over here you can discuss if you want to pay equal sum of rupee or an equal proportion of your income until the household needs are met.
Best part about this is it's best of both worlds.
Pros about this system are it preserves independence and supports shared goals. Further, it reduces resentment in unequal earning situations. The challenges around the three pot system are it needs clear boundaries. You basically need to have a high level of agreement on joint expenses. For instance, both of you could go to a restaurant which might not be a valued experience for any one of you. Maybe one of you prefers to eat at home while other loves eating out frequently. So here while both of you are spending on it, the reality is it's a valued experience to just one. And I know I sound super frugal, but I need to. So it all boils down to having a high level of agreement on joint expenses. Besides this, it requires regular communication. And since we have more accounts, so more coordination.
Now, this one's perfect for modern couples with different incomes, responsibilities, and for that matter, financial baggage from previous situations. The financial baggage from previous situations like student loans or EMIs.
Basically, this system says we are partners, not clones. It respects both individuality and unity.
There's no perfect system, only what works for you two. And here's how you decide. How do you feel about your financial privacy? What are your financial priorities? And how do you handle debt or savings?
You can always evolve.
Start with one system and adapt. Life changes, income changes, goals change, and so should your money strategy. In fact, there's a beautiful quote to remember.
Love is emotional, money is mathematical. But financial compatibility, that's a lifelong formula.
So, whether you're all in one pot, keeping it separate, or mixing it up, all three, remember this. The goal isn't to match money styles, but to merge the value. Share this with someone you care and comment below which pot system are you using. Subscribe for personal finance and money psychology right here on Economista. See you next time.
Hope you like the video. Please don't forget to hit thumbs up and subscribe.